Vicente Luque submits Tyron Woodley.
What, did he tap?
A huge win for the Brazilian native. Make it a dozen finishes in the UFC for the not-so-silent assassin, Vicente Luque. Vicente, the silent assassin.
Thank you, Lord.
Luque.
You had me, man. You had me for a second. Whew, thank you. Hey, appreciate it.
That's a guy that's so used to being in wars. It's part of the danger of facing Vicente Luque.
You know, I knew Woodley was a legend, you know, a champ, and he really hits hard, man. He caught me a little bit there, but hey, that's what I'm gonna do. If I get hit hard, I'm gonna keep pushing forward and look for the knockout, look for the finish every single moment. Man, I have a hard chin, and I try not to use it, but whenever I need to use it, it's there, and that's what I do. I keep going. I realized he was overcommitting with his punches after he hurt me a little bit, and I said, hey, I'm gonna counter those punches. I'm gonna make sure I hit him hard when he's coming forward, and I trusted that I was gonna get the knockout. At the end, I saw the darts, and I said, no, I'm gonna go for this. I know my darts and anacondas are really good, and it paid off. Big win.
Vicente, you're absolutely one of the most exciting contenders in the welterweight division. Congratulations, sir, on the biggest victory of your career.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you. Big win tonight, man. Super excited. Beating a former champion, you know that you don't do that every day. And with a big win like that, you know, big knockout, big finish. Not a knockout, I wanted a knockout, but I got that darts and it paid off. And man, Woodley's tough. Woodley's tough for sure, but I got the job done.
I was a little nervous on the beginning, but I know he can take a lot of punching. And you know, he's a fighter. He's a warrior. He's not just a fighter. You know, he can take a lot. He's always in the fight. And he did amazing on the cage too. We worked a lot on that backstage, and then for sure I get a little nervous when he got hit, but felt so good right now. You know, with not a win against a former champ. Now for sure you're gonna move up in ranks, and looking forward for him. Very happy for him. You know, he's my brother. We helping each other. You know, he helped me to achieve my dreams, and I helped him to achieve his dreams, and we're doing good so far.
It's better rather than me getting knocked out. This is better. So he, like when you was on this, when you were in the front headlock, he didn't even try to fight it. He just stayed there. I'm like, no. And then you said, I was like, oh, it's over. And I just turned it. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Number 7? I have to fight a friend again.
That's how the game goes. That's how the game is. You the champ.
I told him,
You're the one with the thing on the back here.
Yes. One more fight tonight.
Francis Ngannou can finally call himself the greatest heavyweight in the world.
You go into the fire with Agony, you go to sleep. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That was nasty.
That's it.
World championship, we doing. We told you the experience.
Amazing composure by Francis.
Calm Francis is the scariest human being on the planet.
Francis Ngannou finally breaks through and becomes the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
It's been an honor. I swear to God, it's been an honor. Good job. Thank you. You make the best out of me. Thank you.
And new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
Champion! 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 Come on,
Stipe Miocic, still greatest heavyweight of all time. And I wonder where this leaves the former champion at 38 years old after getting stopped in the way that Francis did.
Let that go. Look at that gold belt. Let that go. DC, jump.
Look at my boy, Ngannou, Francis Ngannou. I mean, look at
Look
that.
how happy he is.
Holy smokes.
Look how happy he
Talk
is.
about being excited for a young man to finally accomplish his goals.
West Africa, baby, that's 3.
This one means a lot, to have a third champion in the UFC when there's less than 20 Africans fighting in the UFC. We got 3 champions. 3. I mean, I'm speechless.
The winner and new heavyweight champion of the world. Francis, how does that feel?
It feels so amazing, bro. You know, even though I've been fighting winning fight, but I had this thing inside of me that I never released it. This was like a promise that I made to myself since when I was young, you know, to be one day in the first stage and to prove the doubter and people that thought that I was beneath them, that you know, it wasn't my fault. And if ever I have an opportunity, I'll do something great and even better, even greater. And that's what I'm here for.
Good time is the best. 3 African champion. Now we go.
Your waist feel good now. It feels complete.
I think it was just something that we always knew. It was written. It was in his universe. We just knew. So it was up to him just to go out and conquer it. We already knew that it was going to be there for him.
It was pure exhilaration, pure exhilaration. But we knew it. We knew the experience would be the factor. We knew it.
So what's next? What's next for you guys?
We're going to go on a run. That's what's next. This is the start of the dynasty.
Disneyland.
Barry's Prime. Going to feed this big boy. Give him some food.